This is Optimal Relationships Daily, episode 290. Advice to My Kids by Babauta of Zen Habits, and&nbsp, and I'm Joss Marie. Happy June, and welcome to the show where I try and help you optimize the relationships you have with yourself, friends, family, neighbors, and pretty much anyone else. Today, I've got a parenting post that's actually written from Leo Babauta to his children, in which he offers them advice for going out into the world. But it's advice that can honestly be directed at anyone, so make sure you stay tuned. And just real quick before we get into Leo's post, I just want to let you know that we actually have an OLD podcast Instagram account now, if you'd like to check it out. We have pics and a little history of the entire OLD team on there, plus we do special book raffles, so have fun checking it out. But for now, let's hear Leo's advice and start optimizing your life. Advice to My Kids by Babauta of Zen Habits, and&nbsp. I have 6 lovely children, one of them now an adult and a couple more almost there, and I give a lot of thought to what I think they should know as they grow up and go out into the world. What could I best teach them to equip them for life? This is what I'd like them to know. You are good enough. Most people are afraid to do things because they are afraid they're not good enough, afraid they'll fail. But you are good enough. Learn that and you won't be afraid of new things, won't be afraid to fail, won't need the approval of others. You'll be pre-approved by yourself. All you need to be happy is within you. Many people seek happiness in food, drugs, alcohol, shopping, partying, because they're seeking external happiness. They don't realize the tools for happiness aren't outside them. They're right inside you. Mindfulness, gratitude, compassion, thoughtfulness, the ability to create and do something meaningful, even in a small way. You can start your own business. As a young man, I thought I needed to go to college and then be employed, and that owning a business is for rich people. That was all wrong. It's possible for almost anyone to start their own business. And while you'll probably do badly at first, you'll learn quickly. It's a much better education than college. Everything useful I've learned, I didn't learn from college. I learned from doing. That said, I've had some amazing teachers. They're not always in school, though. They're everywhere. A friend I met at work, my peers online, my mom, dad, siblings, grandparents, uncles and aunts, my wife, my kids, failure. Teachers are everywhere if you're willing to learn. Spend less than you earn, 30% less if you can manage. Most people get a job and immediately spend their income on a car loan, high rent or a large mortgage, buying possessions and eating out using credit cards. None of that is necessary. Don't spend it if you don't have it. Learn to go without and be happy with less. Put away some of your income to grow with the power of compound earnings. Your future self will thank you. Learn to love healthy food. It's all a matter of adjusting your taste buds, slowly and gradually. Learn to cook for yourself. Try some healthy, delicious recipes. Learn compassion. We start life with a very selfish outlook. We want what we want. But compassion is about realizing we are no more important than everyone else, and we aren't at the center of the universe. Someone annoys you? Get outside of your little shell and try to see how their day is going. How can you help them be less angry, less in pain? Never stop learning. If you just learn something a little a day, it will add up over time immensely. Have fun being active. Sure, there's lots of fun to be had online and in eating sweets and fried food and in watching TV and movies and playing video games. But going outside and playing with friends, tossing a ball around, swimming, climbing something, challenging each other, that's even more fun. And it leads to a healthy life, healthy heart, more focused and energetic mind. Get good at discomfort. Avoiding discomfort is very common, but a big mistake. Learning to be okay with some discomfort will change your life. The things that stress you out don't matter. Take a larger perspective. Will this matter in 5 years? Most likely the answer is no. If the answer is yes, attend to it. Savor life. Not just the usual pleasures, but everything and everyone. The stranger you meet on the bus, the sunshine that hits your face as you walk, the quiet of the morning, time with a loved one, time alone, your breath as you meditate. Meditate. Don't be afraid to make mistakes. They are some of the best teachers. Instead, learn to be okay with mistakes and learn to learn from them. And learn to shrug them off so they don't affect your profound confidence in who you are. You need no one else to make you happy or validate you. You don't need a boss to tell you that you're great at what you do. You don't need a boyfriend or girlfriend to tell you that you're lovable. You don't need your friends' approval. Having loved ones and friends in your life is amazing, but know who you are first. Learn to be good at change. Change is the one constant in life. You will suffer by trying to hold on to things. Learn to let go. Meditation helps with this skill. And learn to have a flexible mind. Don't get stuck in what you're comfortable with. Don't shut out what's new and uncomfortable. Open your heart. Life is amazing if you don't shut it out. Other people are amazing. Open your heart, be willing to take the wounds that come with an open heart, and you will experience the best of life. Let love be your rule. Success, selfishness, righteousness, these are not good rules to live by. Love family, friends, coworkers, strangers, your brothers and sisters in humanity. Love even those who think they're your enemy. Love the animals we treat as food and objects. Most of all, love yourself. And always know, no matter what, I love you with every particle of my being. You just listened to the post titled, Advice to My Kids by Babauta of Zen Habits, and&nbsp. This post is such a beautiful reminder that happiness comes from within. So thank you to Leo for sharing. But that's a wrap for today. Have a wonderful weekend, and I'll see you again next week, where your optimal life awaits.
Hello, Life Optimizer. This is Justin Malik, creator and producer of this podcast, but also Optimal Living Daily, the show where I read to you from even more blogs covering finance, productivity, minimalism, personal development, and more from incredible bloggers like Derek Sivers, Zen Habits, Mark and Angel, The Minimalists, and all the ones you hear on this show too. So if you enjoyed today's episode and like taking amazing blogs on the go, come on over to Optimal Living Daily and subscribe to that one too. And together, we'll start optimizing your life.
You've been listening to Optimal Living Daily. Be sure to hit the subscribe button to stay up to date on each new episode and head to oldpodcast.com. That's OLDpodcast.com for a free gift as well as more actionable tips and resources to help you maximize your potential. Thanks for joining us, and remember, your optimal life awaits.